Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Solar Hypnotherapy and Tarot. My name is Kirsten. This is the love energy reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign Gemini. Those Geminis that are subscribed to my YouTube channel, Solar Hypnotherapy and Tarot, or to my Patreon channel. I always ask Spirit to give me a reading that will resonate with my subscribers. So please feel free to subscribe now. It's free on YouTube, and it's $5 a month to subscribe on my Patreon channel, where you can get access to my exclusive political tarot readings, which are pretty accurate. So that link is in the description box. So to get started with your reading, I'm approaching every reading kind of differently this month, because I guess I don't like consistency. At least not right now. Sorry. But I think I am going to separate the singles from the couples in this one. So we'll take it from the coupled perspective first, and then we'll do it from the single perspective afterwards. So feeling like, and I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot today. So we got the Six of Wands reversed, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords reversed, the Hermit card, the Justice reversed, Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords, and the Chariot reversed. These are the cards that we're working with today. So this is your energy. You're feeling like a failure, Gemini. You're losing whatever the issue is that has you focused in regards to your relationship, or what's in your heart, even your passion. Because I'm seeing a legal case for some of you in these cards. So I'll speak on it because I see it so clearly. But even though this is supposed to be a love reading, I see you as a failure or a loser in a matter, either a legal matter or in a contract, or in the relationship or marriage, failing to achieve the partnership the kind of partnership that you want to achieve if you're single. But I'm going to read singles after. We're coming from that coupled perspective right now. And this is your energy. You have a strong need for attention, and I feel you may be getting that attention gratified in not so positive ways. I do see you getting attention from admirers. And if you're in a coupled relationship, that's, you've got multiple partners here. And then for some of you, there could be other people who are feeling encouraged. By your defeat or loss, talking about your relationship or talking about your situation. And so it's feeding negative attention, getting negative attention in some way, shape, or form. That's what I see affecting you. I do see a partner or person of interest here, who's Queen of Cups. Someone who is lending their support to you, or who has lent their support to you, who has opened themselves up to you, who has fed your need for attention, and is willing, has complied and fed your need for attention and gotten some validation in return for their trouble. Okay? Now, for some of you, this is the partner who is being jilted. For some of you, I see you being I see some of you as kind of as the bad guy a little bit. Okay, Gemini, I'm sorry. I'm only going to read from one perspective today, and if that is not your story, if it's actually the other way around, please go ahead and switch it around. Remember, I'm reading for a lot of people, and so the energy is malleable. So if it's not coming out in the right way for you, apply it how it fits, and that as long as it resonates, it's your story. And if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. It's not your story. I just didn't pick up on you this month. But I do see a woman here, or an energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a male energy. The partner or person of interest. I feel like you're getting attention from more than one party. So this could be both, right? And each having a part to play. There was a willingness and compliance to feed your ego, or to feed your attention in the past, and validation was received as a result of that. They got something out of that. But now maybe one of these parties isn't willing to feed that that energy, your energy, anymore. It seems to be challenged a bit for at least one person involved in your mix. It may be that the other person involved in the mix is open to feeding your attention at this present time. Okay, so it can kind of go either way, and I'm applying it to two different people. I feel it's probably the partner that you have had children with, or that you have some sort of emotional bond or connection with, that is no longer feeding this, or willing to feed what it is you're serving. Right here. The reason why all this is happening, why you feel like you can't win, or like you have failed, right, with someone, is could be because of family. It could be because of other parties, multiple parties or partners. It could be because of did I say a party or a celebration? You know, whenever I do Gemini readings, I always think in terms of Donald Trump, and I apologize, but for those of you who might feel that's unfair to you, but I always pick up on his energy when I do Gemini, and it's just the way it is. I'm sorry. So I think a lot of people may not like what it is you're doing, or wouldn't or are part of the issue as to why you feel like a failure, why you're not getting the recognition or the support that you feel you deserve. But I feel like there may be a long history here that has kept you connected with the one you're linked to through commitment or through marriage. Okay, there's a long history here that has linked you, and there may be children that is still linking you, right? Even though you feel like you can't get a victory in this anymore, you're still connected by these things, right? And the issue of why the partner support is challenged could be because of a long history of maybe multiple parties, people involved. Could be because of family. Could be because of a relationship. This is 10 of Cups. All right. I read in layers and I try to cover all bases. I swear to God, guys, it's all relevant. It's all relevant somehow, in some degree, and I can't rule any of it out. So whatever fits, you'll know. Right? I feel like you do like having family. You do like being in a relationship. You do like being having that persona, right, of the perfect family. Or you have this desire for a real positive, happy outcome. But right now, you're not succeeding, right? You feel like a failure. You're not getting a victory. Somebody feels jilted, scorned, fed up, and pissed off. This could be your energy. This could be their energy. I feel like there's probably been a lot of arguments, a lot of bitter conflict, a lot of harsh words said that can't be taken back or repaired or healed, you know? And there's a lot of suspicion in the relationship. Someone may be feeling restricted and confined in a situation that they don't like and bitter about that. Again, I'm reading from one perspective, and you seem to be kind of the bad guy in today's reading. Again, if it applies differently, please feel free to reverse it, okay? I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm just reading the cards. With the Hermit card in the center of the reading, I feel like you're kind of like a man on an island, Gemini. Doing your thing. But I feel like this is really your advice card today. I'm going to come back to this in a minute. Going forward, I feel like, oh, this Hermit card, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I feel like, okay, because this is kind of like one story. If this is a relationship that the partner or person of interest that you're cheating or being selfish with or can't get a victory with is looking to cut this out, cut you out, cut the relationship out. They may be involving investigator or a lawyer, a divorce lawyer. Right, I do see divorce or separation ahead. And this is where I say that some of you have a legal case ahead of you, and that may not have anything to do with romance. It may have something to do with something else in your life, and that's something you're really passionate about. And I don't see you winning. I don't see you winning your case. I see you losing. I see justice does not go in your favor. And the cards want you to, because you're very bitter and critical and blaming of advisors or lawyers involved or leadership energies involved. And the cards are saying to look at your behavior. There was some irrational behavior on your part. There was some things said, things done, maligning or slanderous or even just dishonesty, lying about a situation. All of these things are what has come back to haunt you. This is karma biting you in the ass, okay? Now, from your perspective, you will feel like this situation, and you can apply this to your relationship, because if this is a divorce headed your way or a breakup headed your way, it's saying it's kind of like you did things that brought this about, these consequences about. And it's important to know that, because it says you're blaming the other for um, things not going in your favor. So if this is a divorce, be prepared to lose quite a lot, okay, in terms of a settlement, um, in terms of that wholeness, that completeness. I feel they'll get half, and this is something that you would not be happy about. You would be very bitter about, and you seek to have sought to, or will seek to not allow that to happen. Okay, I see vengeance energy here, and a lot of angerness and bitterness and blame, when you need to do some self-reflection, look at yourself as to what went wrong in this relationship, because there's a history here, a long history of multiple partners, or cheating, or dishonesty. Something in the relationship was way out of balance. It could have been age difference. It could have been a difference in status or money. Something played a part that is imbalanced in your relationships. And so I feel like there's more than one relationship, or more than one thing that has led to this separation, divorce, or ending, because the situation comes to a halt, right, with this Chariot reversed. And as soon as the end of this month, it could be further down into the future, up to the next 6 to 9 months. I like to consider this the present energy. And in this present energy, it's about it's about evaluating the situation. It's about listening to advice or advisors, or getting advice and advisors, right? It's about doing things in secret, and not being open, right? But this is going to come back to bite you in the ass. All right? I don't think that your current partner, steady, isn't down with this. And you may want to convince them to be down with this. But they're not having that. I don't see them accepting that offer, or they're probably not even talking to you right now, or there's really a lot of arguments, a lot of nasty communication between the two of you right now. You and whoever this other party is that you're kind of dueling with, I think. I feel like I'm off the legal case now. I told you, you're not going to win your case. All right, you may, let me just sum that up. If this is a legal case, you're not going to win your case. And this may make you bitter and angry, and you may have a lot of blame towards advisors. There's a part of you that is going to try to control the situation and act irrationally. You're going to try to force maybe to revisit the situation, but you can revisit it, but you are advised to get maybe new counsel, maybe I don't know if you can tell the truth now, if you lied before, to help your situation, but it's going to take some time to reopen this, if you want to reopen it and try to get a new case, or a new sentence, or a new trial. It's going to take some time, and you need to be patient with that, and you're going to struggle with that. but it says to seek new counsel. Okay, so that's your legal story if that's the case. In terms of divorce or separation, I see that on the horizon. The situation comes to a halt. Okay, and if you have been doing something, if you have a long history of cheating, or that kind of stuff, trust me, they probably have evidence of that. I feel like there is investigation or even um, pictures, or there's some kind of evidence of your behavior, right? And would cause you to lose, right? So maybe you need to stop uh, battling and try to find some kind of compromise. Any sort of settlement offered, right? You refuse. You don't. I'm recording, please. Any sort of settlement that is offered, I think that you would refuse. But if that hasn't happened yet, then the answer would be to accept that. And so, because it would be better if you accepted that than get nothing or lose half. Okay? Back to relationships, I see the situation coming to a halt. And if you want to try and have an open relationship and convince them to go along with it, maybe in the past they fed this, but I don't feel like they're going to feed this anymore. This new energy, this that stimulates you, right? And again, it's an unbalanced situation. There may be a big age difference. You may be old, and maybe you think your partner that you're bored with is old, and you're replacing them with someone younger and newer, more stimulating, right? This energy isn't serious about you, and may even have another energy in their energy field. They may have someone else, and so you may be in an open relationship and not know it as well, okay, with your new thing, right? That I don't see that going anywhere, and if it does, it's to ride the coattails, your coattails, okay? So wow. So let's go to singles now, okay? Because hopefully that'll be a totally different story. Singles, I feel like, you want to date, you want to get out, you want to meet people. You may have felt jilted in the past, and right now you feel like you can't get a victory in love. I do see someone coming towards you. There may be someone in your energy field. Maybe there could be someone who is willing, or who is interested. But yeah, I think you come off with very withdrawn and show lack of interest. That could be because of this jilted energy that you have. Maybe you feel like you're past your prime. But I see a beautiful relationship as possible in your future. I'm sorry about all the noise in the background. It's throwing me off a little bit. That's why I keep going, I feel like there is possibility for a new, but old lessons from the past need to be valued and learned so that you don't repeat old mistakes and wind up in the same position you were again. You see, maybe carrying old baggage. Do a lot of forgiveness work. Do some meditation, even chanting, and I'm going to ask one more time, please. Maybe do a lot of chanting, or some sort of internal work to resonate in a softer way with love. I mean, I feel like this bitterness is what's radiating out and causing you to lose out on potentials. Okay? All right. I'm just going to end it there. Until then, I don't see anything new coming in, or I don't see situations going in the direction that you want to go until you do some inner work, inner reflection. Stop blaming, blaming what went wrong on others, and look to see what it was, what part you played in relationships that went stale or didn't advance. And I'm getting a lot of need for attention, a lot of neediness, and also even suspiciousness or jealousy energies. A lot of red flag energies that may have turned off suitors, or made them go the other way. And these things, you need to recognize and challenge yourself to heal, and that will advance your opportunities in the future. And I do see, like, it's you can get married. You don't have to remain single forever. There's love on the horizon, but do the good work so you don't end up, losing. You can gain it, but you could lose it if you don't do this work. Okay? All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Sorry about all the background noise and the interruption. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Remember, you have to subscribe in order for the reading to resonate with you. If it wasn't your story, please check out your moon sign or your rising sign. And join me on Patreon, where you can support this channel and keep this channel going, and also have access to my exclusive political readings. All right, guys, blessings. We'll see you next month. Bye.